Okay, here we are back again. We have left the heart after returning with our fully oxygenated blood. So you can see now in our blood vessel there's lots of oxygen. I'm going to highlight this blood vessel with purple because once again we are in a capillary, only now we have traveled out all the way through the body. So we left the heart, exiting in the aorta, to the arteries, to the arterioles, and now we're to the capillaries at all the cells in the body. So I'm going to label this location as the body cells. And what you should notice in the picture is we do in fact have oxygen-rich blood here. So we are going to dump our oxygen out of the blood into the cells, which is the entire point of the cardiovascular system, to get these cells what they need, which is oxygen. So I'm just going to do the same process and show the oxygen moving into the cells. And again, we are going down a concentration gradient from where there's more oxygen to where there's less. Down here, I'm going to write that O2 moves out of the blood and into the cells. Okay, and then we take a look at carbon dioxide. These cells have been busy producing carbon dioxide, which is the waste product produced when they do cellular respiration. So they're full of carbon dioxide and we need to get rid of it. So there's more carbon dioxide in the cells, less in the blood. So we're simply going to do the same diffusion process where we move from greater to lesser quantity here. So we're going to move the carbon dioxide out of the cells where there's a lot into the blood where there's not so much. Down here I'll write CO2 moves out of the cells into the blood. All right, so now we have exchanged the gases at the body cell level. This blood that is now deoxygenated is going to head back toward the heart, so it's going to leave the capillary, go through the venules, the veins, into the vena cava, back into the right side of the heart, over to the lungs, dump off that carbon dioxide, and pick up new oxygen like we saw in the previous video. This process is called internal respiration, and it is happening inside the body, deep within the body, exchanging gas between the body cells and the blood vessels. So that's why we're going to use the word internal. All right, now your job is to turn over the paper and see if you can write out the steps of cellular respiration. Can you start with a formula, and then can you explain it to me?